Greetings and salutations, I'm Keb, you're you, and this is Pharaoh. Onwards! Onwards with a tiny little pyramid. Our first bent pyramid. What was this place again? Was it? No, it was not Maydoom, was it? That was the previous one. Forget what it's called. Let's see. Dashur, yeah. Hey, and I think we got the last bits of granite we need, so let's stop importing that. And let's just dispatch the goods. Finished all the blocks, excellent. No more gifts are needed. Wait, you... Harg. Where did those 4 come from? Rumble. That's granite we're never gonna use. Oh well. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. It looks like we're gonna have a problem with our harvest. I can't just deposit all the grain. Could start exporting grain, I suppose, but the ships can only carry so much. Need more stone. Why did they bring the goods to this warehouse? The third one from the top here. Not the closest one. Curious. I mean the traders for the ships, right? They're depositing in this warehouse right there. Rather than the other ones. I'm wondering why they prefer this one. It was not the first we built, it was the second warehouse we built. On this part of the map. Oh well. Not that big of a deal, I suppose. Just a tad confusing. That blessing from Ra is definitely helping. I can see our treasuries growing rather fast. Our prosperity rating is still going to be stuck though, because we don't have any fancy dwellings in the city. That's okay. And there are even some crappy dwellings down there. So, pacify a bit. That a bit Kadim has fallen to our enemies, you don't say. And that increases the price of copper. And of anode gemstones, which makes perfect sense. Neither of which is going to really bother me, but you know. I think it's more about more telling about what's going to happen in the future maps than what happens in this particular map. That kind of event. I mean, we're not going to have any fancy dwellings in this map, and yeah, we're not going to have any military campaigns. So it scarcely matters. And we are out of plain stone. Well, if they insist on delivering to this one, I'm going to put on get maximum on this warehouse. Try to just pile on the rocks in one warehouse. Make it slightly easier for our workers to fetch rock. Anyways, level 5 is done. Level 6 is a go, and I think it's time for another massive festival. In Ptah's honor. Here you go, Ptah. More poor Nilometer predictions. Not that it really matters. You can't deliver stone anywhere, really? Well, in that case, I guess this warehouse is also going to accept the limestone. That'll hopefully take care of that problem. Could start exporting limestone again, I don't think I need to though. So at some point the bent pyramid will have much smaller levels, unlike the step pyramids. It's not going to be like a perfect one. The apex, it's going to be bent, as it says. Basically it's going to collapse a bit on the top. It's a weird one. At the top of my head I don't recall how many maps have the bent pyramid beyond this one. I think there are a few others, but I don't quite recall. Been a long time. Nevertheless, this is the first one with limestone outside, which is rather nice. It looks pretty. Yeah, we're so out of stone. Regular plain stone. Come on, Pharaoh, give us a gift. Give us another 64 blocks of plain stone. That would be actually enough, I think, to finish the whole thing. At least we're gonna have enough limestone. That is not a problem anymore. Festival is done, good. And we're not gonna do anything more for festivals for some time now, hopefully. I managed to mooch some money again. I mean, we're still minus like 3,000 debens on this map so far, since I haven't cranked up my own salary. But I think it's okay. Not that big of a deal. Now they delivered the stone on this warehouse. It's weird. I wish I knew exactly how the mechanics worked for which warehouse the harbor merchants, harbor walkers, cartmen, whatever you want to call them. How they select the warehouse they're gonna deposit the goods to. Maybe they do just spread it around then. We're gonna go to all the warehouses in turn. That would make sense. I mean, if you have a distributed system in your city, where you want to deliver the goods at all the warehouses that accept that good, then it would make perfect sense for them to just spread out any deliveries. Say if you import beer, then it makes sense for them to deposit the beer in all the various warehouses that feed your districts, rather than in one specific warehouse, I suppose. Oh well. Or I just changed the settings here because I set this one to get, and that means I want deposit in the get warehouse compared to the accept warehouses. Something like that, I don't know. I do not know. What I do know is that we need way more plainstone, and Pharaoh has not given us any plainstone for some time. Okay, got a blessing for a warehouse, that's nice. Not what we needed though. Yeah, unless Pharaoh decides to give us a whole bunch of plainstone, we're gonna be in a bit of a pickle here. The good news is, I think this is the 6th level, yeah, so on the 7th level there should be less of a need for plainstone. So the construction isn't gonna slow down completely or grind to a complete halt. Which I suppose is a good thing. We can't really plant down more harbors. There's not really any shores for it as far as I can tell. I can't really crank up the import rate either. Yeah, well. It's gonna have to suffice what we have. On the bright side, this does give our limestone workers some time to deposit all the limestone in this warehouse. We're ready for the next level. Still, that's 4 blocks coming in here with plain stone. We need more though.
I wonder if the city has any sights I could see while they unload my ship.
I could of course stop importing other things. This is from Maydoom, right? It's Maydoom that gives me the goods we need. Plain stone, yeah. So if I stopped importing... If I stopped importing reeds from... Yeah, if I stopped importing reeds, period. That'd speed up the process. Of course, that would kind of cut into our income. Which is kind of why I don't want to do that. That's the problem right now. I think they prioritize delivering reeds over plain stone.
We're waiting for some cargo to be delivered to our ship. I wonder if the city has any sights I could see while they unload my ship.
As far as I know, you can't set a priority order. So I can't tell the merchants that, oh, I want to get more plain stone than reeds from you. Oh, the minor blessing? Yeah, all the minor blessings. Looks like another load of plain stone coming in here. Good. So, Pharaoh, you should be super happy with me. Come on. Give me some plain stone. I need 1, 2, 3 more deliveries from this level. And 1 from the ship right there. 4 blocks. Anything else coming off the ships? What did I see? Guess we'll have to be patient. $20,000 debits in the treasury now. I think it's safe to say. We did find a way to get financially solvent on this map. I was actually kind of worried, since we had so few goods we could produce. But we could set up a manufacturing industry, and that made all the difference. I am seriously considering stopping the import of reeds just to get more plain stone. The one thing that holds me back on that is because of the prosperity rating. If we start losing money, our prosperity rating is going to tank. And yeah, that one's a bit trickier to raise than the monument rating, so... It looks like all the ships want to anchor on that dock. Oh, come on.
I love the art of the deal. I love the art. I wonder if the city has any sights I could see while they unload my ship.
Oh, right, I forgot how the ships actually work in this game. They go to one dock and do whatever merchant trading they can. Then they go to the next dock and do more trading. And they're going to anchor on the next dock after that again. So it's going to take a while for them to leave and be restored, so to speak. Because they do want to visit all the docks until they've done all their potential trading. Which I think is, let's see, 12 units off, 12 units on, something like that. I think that's the limit of a trade ship.
What a bountiful journey!
So as you can see, there are 3 ships waiting on the one dock up here. And odds are the second this ship is down, the other 2 are just gonna... words. The other 2 are just gonna anchor up, leave the dock, immediately realize that they can't do more trading, and they're gonna leave. Let's see. Like that, yeah. And that one could actually do some more trading. But yeah, the second ship there did what I expected. Went into the port, realized, oh, I can't actually trade more, I need to leave. Which it could have done ages ago. So boo. Oh well.
We're waiting for some cargo to be delivered to our ship.
Few more loads of stone needed for this level, and then I think you're only going to need 4 levels, or 4 blocks of... Not 4 blocks, but 4 deliveries of stone. And 16 of limestone on the next level, I think. Because I do think we need to go at least another 3 levels before the pyramid starts inclining. We'll know soon enough. For that matter, we might actually hit the yearly limit on stone. I didn't think about that. There is a yearly limit, right? You can only import 40 blocks in 1 year. That's not really the problem. We imported 4 out of 40. So the year just started. So that ain't an issue. I think this is the one from Mabu or whatever, not from Maydoom. So it doesn't have plain stone for us. Pity. What about you? You anchored up outside. Why? That's weird. There's no ship at its dock right now. Oh, you were trying to get to this dock, you just anchored on the wrong one. Color me confused. Yeah, it definitely looks like it's the papyrus industry that keeps us afloat here. Oh boy. We're importing reeds from 2 places. So, well, that and of course the beer industry.
What a bountiful journey.
Yeah, he's happy. Nothing better than a happy merchant. Looks like we're gonna get 4 more blocks of stone here. Good. If only Pharaoh would give us more gifts. Another gift of plain stone would be fantastic, but I don't think we need it right now. It's just gonna be a bit slow. Yeah, there we go. More plain stone coming in. Maybe I could do without the reeds. Maybe our prosperity rating wouldn't tank completely. Nah, I think I'm just gonna take it slow. Better safe than sorry. And that's the last block we need for this level, I think. And of course you deposited it in the wrong warehouse. Oh well, no matter. Workers are gonna find it. Nanometer protection. A good one. Not really concerned about that though. Because we definitely have enough grain and we definitely... Yeah, look at this. We still haven't harvested last year's harvest. Yeah, we're good. I could even export grain if I wanted to. Though who would buy grain? You would sell grain. Would Salima buy grain? Oh, never mind, no one would buy grain. I could buy grain. Oh well, no matter. So I can't get rid of the excess grain. Because if that was sold to the Oasis, the Caravaneers, that would have been kind of interesting. And all the ships are anchoring up at this dock again. Ugh. Why aren't you delivering the last lump of rock. Oh, there you go. Time to see then. This is the 7th level. What's gonna change? We're gonna need fewer stonemasons, that I know. But I was wondering, are we now gonna start the inclining process? Because that's the footprint of the small pyramid, isn't it? I think so. 4x4 masons, yeah. So we went from needing 32 masons to needing 16. So I can delete half of these stonemason shops at this point. If I want to. Okay, some rock crawlers are coming in over here, I see. We should only need like 2 loads of plain stone, right? And 16 of... No, wait, 2, 4, 6, 8... 6 loads of limestone. I think. Me and mathematics. Does not compute. Yeah, it looks like this is gonna be the inclining level. Yeah. As you can see, they're much thicker. The white borders here. This is the part where the pyramid kind of collapses in on itself. You can't really see it until they start carving it out, but yeah. Of course, now we need to wait for stone again. Good old plain stone. It's limestone, right? Yeah. I did set the overseers at the import level. Maintain 24 blocks. Sure. I'm just gonna set it directly instead of anything else, in case that makes any difference on the import order. I doubt it. Besides, there's only one ship here right now, and
We're waiting for some cargo to be delivered to our ship.
I think that must have... That's
We're
from
waiting
Ragu,
for
right?
some cargo to be delivered to our ship.
Yeah. So we don't have any merchants from Maydoom here right now. Pity. So we need that plain stone. $24 loads needed for the finishing of the pyramids. That's 4 for this. And then 8 for the next level and 8 for the one after that. That's 16. 20. Yeah. So I think it's only like this and 2 more levels with plain stone, and it's all limestone right up until the peak. So we don't need that much. Did you need some? If only I'd started importing plain stone earlier. I should have done that. I waited a bit too long. Oh well. Personal treasury is now up to 18,000. So still minus 2,000 for this map. Spent quite a bit of money kickstarting the city. But it's still a nice little nest egg, and we're gonna need it, because as I've harped on before, at some point we are gonna get to the Giza map. I don't recall if it's called Giza. But that map is atrocious. And you're gonna need to spend a lot of your own money to finish that level. Well, that's still in the future for us. Not that far into the future, though. I think at least there's one map first, where you have the make a proper pyramid. Before the massive pyramids. I don't remember. Been too long. Oh, we finally have the plain stone for this level. Good. Come on, guys, lump it up there. on, little walkers. I know you're out there somewhere. Oh, there they are. Good, that's gonna be level number 7 done. Time for the onrush of masons. It's coming together. I mean, if we just to speed up the import of plain stuff, this would be pretty quick, really. Still, time for a break. We'll finish this next time, perhaps. See you then.